The first ship carrying Russian-produced gas has reached the UK under a new energy deal. The liquefied natural gas is produced by a company which the US put on its sanctions list in a move strongly supported by London at the time. The first round of Washington's sanctions were imposed in 2014 in response to Russia's alleged military invasion of Ukraine. The US has always been critical of Russia's gas supplies to Europe, saying they undermine the continent's energy security, with Moscow using fuel supplies as a foreign policy tool. That is a view that Britain has been supporting.
We have seen how countries such as Putin's Russia use their gas supplies as a tool of foreign policy, threatening to cut off supplies or drastically increase prices.
It's not in Europe's interests, it's not in our interests. It's also a political rather than a commercial undertaking. And there is an existing framework in place for the EU to take more aggressive action on Nord Stream 2 and similar projects if it wished to do so politically.
However, the end of 2017 has seen the UK out in the cold and in need of Russian gas. It all started around 3 weeks ago when the most important pipeline to Britain was shut down due to a crack. Then one of the biggest hubs in Europe suffered an explosion which led to a spike in gas prices. Moreover, Britain has faced an unusually cold winter with some blizzards and freezing temperatures. We discussed the story with oil and gas expert Mamdouh Salameh.
While the European Union and Britain support US sanctions, when it comes to their own needs, they can put aside or shelve these sanctions for their own benefit, and that is the situation with the United Kingdom now. Russia is a reliable supplier to Europe, so I think that will continue. Of course, the United States would like to be able to reduce Europe's dependence on Russian gas and Russian oil, but they cannot. They might try, through sanctions, to increase their supplies of LNG to Europe, but it will not work because American LNG is far more expensive than Russian gas